This is the Boulder Report by Sansa.
Quick little alpha tip. Turn down your volume if you have sensitive ears. Thank you. It's the Boulder Report. Let's go. We got Bitcoin at 28,300, down just 1.2% in the last 7 days, down under like 0.5%. It doesn't matter. Bitcoin is thriving in an environment that people are like, everything's doomed. U.S. dollar is going to fail. We're all going to be broke in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Who knows anymore, right? Ethereum at 1789, just down 3% in the last 7 days, but only really down just under 1% in the last 24 hours. Again, this is why I read both the 7-day fork and the 24-hour one, because I want people to realize the bigger picture. And that's part of the mission here. I want to help you guys be able to zoom out just a little bit more. I know day traders have a hard time with that, but zoom out a little bit, just a little bit. It helps. And then we got Polygon, $1.10, still up about 5 cents from 2 days ago. It was at $1.12 yesterday. So, nothing too crazy. The topic that we had yesterday about Matic was, is Matic going to have enough discoverability, even with use and DGOS moving on over to the Ethereum side of things, right? Like, people are going to price it in Ethereum because they want fucking Ethereum. They don't want Matic, right? And the ones that do are the ones that most likely have already been in it. So it's interesting to think about the discoverability of Matic, and are people really going to price their sales in 1,000 Matic versus, 1 ETH or, 0.7 ETH, whatever that is, right? So I think that's something that more people should be thinking about. And are you going to support Matic by listing in Matic just for the sake of the ecosystem? Or are you going to go the easy route and take that ETH? So that's an interesting discussion that I think a lot of people aren't really thinking about. Solana at $20.64, down about 8% in the last 7 days, but only down about 2.25% in the last 24 hours. I kind of want to get Duff back on here to talk with him about this, because I think that he's still predicting $50 by the end of the year. Is he still predicting that today? I don't know. I got to ask him about that. I think it's interesting. I do think Solana has something going, but again, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this chance as a segue. But before I do that, DCA in and DCA out. If you don't know what that means, dollar cost averaging. If you don't know what dollar cost averaging means by itself, it's a definition. It's really good website. It's called google.com. It's called google.com. You might know a thing or two about it. I don't know. It's kind of a startup. But hey, let's move on over. Let's move on over to the Magic Eden side of things. So even in the last 24 hours, DGOS still sitting in that number one spot at a 683 Solana floor, obviously because they haven't bridged over yet. So it'll be interesting to see the movement of that, because Youth was still in the number one spot yesterday, even after bridging, after kind of close to that 24-hour mark. And then we got in kind of like the number 2, 3, 4 spot, we got Toonies, OK Bears. Most of us really know OK Bears because of the controversy that was surrounding them a few months back. The ones that I'm really paying attention to, and this is by no means a call, because I haven't really done as much due diligence as I want to. So this is obviously, none of this is financial advice, just first of all. And second, Famous Boss Federation, really building a lot, right? They're just constantly building. They've been building. They've been quiet about it, but they've been building. And you can see it in their product and everything that they put out. So they're actually sitting at a 66 Solana floor. They were at 50 last week. So you would be up about 16 SOL right now, which is 20 times 16, 20 times 10 is $200. So it's like something like, 500, $600. Let's just say that, right? Not bad, somewhere around there. Damn, this is what happens when you improvise on this part here. I didn't do my math before this. But, and then we got Claim the Source at an 82 Solana floor. It dipped quite a bit down to, I want to say, to 70. I could be wrong. Solana price. So even if you swing traded, you'd be up about $200, $300 now. So again, really interested to see. My eyes are really more so on Cleanosaurs and Famous Boss Federation if I can get the the money to get a position in these projects. But again, not financial advice. That being said, fuck every time, man. Hey, last thing, other side, 1.83 ETH floor. It was at a 1.65 floor a couple days ago. Totally could swing trade that, right? Totally could swing trade that. That's about 0.2, 0.15 ETH profit, give or take after fees. Yesterday was actually 1.9. So it's down a little bit, but again, would have been really, really good swing trading opportunity. And then, we got a Zuki at 13.28 E4. Again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's been finding really strong support at that 12 to 13 ETH wall. I have yet to see it fall below that. And 12 is me being conservative. Like, I'm just saying that just because I barely have seen it dip below 13 in the first place. So Zuki clearly doing really well in that aspect. And then Beans, this will be the last notable mention here because, and this is not favoritism, 1.15 E4 literally 3 days ago. Today, it is a 1.38 E4. Yesterday was 1.47. Really, really good opportunity for swing trading there. And clearly, there are people probably either sweeping in anticipation of the Beans anniversary, people just wanting to pick up some beans that they really like. Me being one of them. Deb, I have so much to show you. I wish the spaces could be 3 hours. I picked up an elemental fire. I won't get into it. But that is the end of the weather report.